Hello, everybody. My name is Dennis Dupras. I'm a volunteer here at the Alaska Veterans Museum in Anchorage, Alaska. And today, we're in right now the Aleutian Campaign Alaskan Highway Gallery or room. And here at the museum, we have a lot of artifacts from all over Alaska, and we have items from veterans who served all over the world. But one of the things we do concentrate here in the museum is about World War II in Alaska. And one of the items right behind me in the case is significant to the history of Alaska and World War II. And what you see behind me, it's rusted out and battle damaged, is a Type-94 anti-tank gun from the Imperial Japanese Army. It's a 37 millimeter anti-tank gun, kind of the international standard in the 1930s. We had 37s, the British, the Germans, and the Japanese. The Japanese normally would field about 4 to 6 of them per infantry regiment. The one behind me belonged to the 303rd Independent Infantry Battalion of the Imperial Japanese Army. During the Battle of Attu, which was from May 11th, 1943 to May 29th, 1943, the Japanese Army had 2 of these on the island. Attu is the farthern westernmost point of the United States. It's in the Aleutian chain, and earlier in the war, it had been captured along with Kiska Island by the Japanese in June of '42. But during the battle, when the U.S. landed to retake it, this weapon was used during that battle. There were 2 of them on the island at the time. The other one survives as well, and it's on display at the State Museum and Library in Juneau, Alaska. That one was captured in the vicinity of a place called Holt's Bay. The one behind me most likely is the one that was captured and located in a place now called Clevisy Pass. During the Battle of Attu, most of the major engagements occurred in mountain passes. The whole battle was a series of attacks and fights for mountain passes. And almost all of them are named for fallen soldiers or leaders during the battle, as that one's named for Samuel Clevisy. I believe he's in the 32nd Infantry, and he was from Massachusetts, and he was killed in action. He was the platoon leader. This weapon most likely was under the command of a Lieutenant Homa of the 303rd Infantry Battalion, I think the 2nd Company. And Lieutenant Homa spoke English and was noted at the time during the battle to taunt American soldiers or talk to them or yell at them through the fog and the clouds. This weapon was dug into a major defensive position in a pass between Massacre Bay and what's now called, or Massacre Valley, and Siddons Valley. It was dug in and supported by a company of infantry. So at the end of the war, it remained there, and we acquired it through the efforts of our current vice president, Sulan Wright Novak. She made a trip out to Attu many years ago, and this is when the Coast Guard, the Loran station out there, was closing. And some Coast Guardsmen years ago had brought it down, and it was sitting behind their barracks. And the Coast Guard helped us and flew it back, and here it's on display. So if you get a chance, if you come down to the museum, we'd be happy to show it to you. From World War II, there's a couple Japanese rifles in there. There is a Japanese Nambu pistol, a sidearm, and there are a couple of issued katana swords that were standard for Japanese officers during World War II.